Hello.
Welcome back. This is
The Bourbon Barrel.
I'm Neat.
I'm Rox.
And what are we going to do tonight, Rox?
We're going to do a flight, if you will. We're going to do 3 of the 1792. 1792 is been around a long time.
Not since 1792.
No, not since. We were just discussing this prior to this show. So to try to have our ducks in a row, if you will.
Yes.
What the hell does that mean? When do ever people put ducks in a row, and
I don't
why?
think people put ducks in a row, but I feel like ducks swim and walk in a row, like the
Do
mama
they?
duck, and then all the baby ducks follow right along.
Well, the babies, yeah. I guess I was thinking of all full-grown ones, and I was like, why the do we ever make sure that like full-grown ducks are in a row? Are they trying to get benefits? What's happening? I don't understand.
Because that way they can hide their numbers like sane people.
They all want that Popeye's
They'll be
chicken
back.
sandwich, and
And
they're
the grid
all
of
like,
numbers.
what if they run out? Like, get them in a row. Right? Anyway.
Anywho. So 1792 actually was named because... Do you want to take that? Or?
You go ahead. You're good.
So 1792 was named in the fact that in 1792 Kentucky became the 15th state added to the Union, and that's why the company is named as it is.
Yeah, and it's been a long-standing, like it's been around since the 1800s. I want to say late 1800s.
Entirely probable.
If I'm not mistaken.
There's a couple few that have been around that long, and I believe 1792 is one of them.
Yeah.
So tonight we're going to be trying the small batch 1792, the aged 12 years 1792,
and the god-awful foolproof that's probably going to be harsh.
So we were going to get the single barrel, but we thought we had it, and it turned out to be the 12 year, so cool that it's the 12 year.
Right. The single barrels are something we've discussed a lot. Like, if it doesn't matter what company, we're gonna have to tell you what the barrel is, because literally you could get a bottle of that barrel and be like, I don't want to buy that. But if we get a single barrel, it's not gonna tell you don't buy a single barrel bottle. Just don't buy that barrel. So we're gonna get a little in depth about that.
Barrels are not created equal, and some barrels are stored in different places, so
different temperatures,
different humidities, so they could be tasting entirely different from the same batch, but it's a different barrel that was stored 10 feet lower.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Absolutely.
So us saying, wow, this barrel is an ass-sucking barrel is not necessarily like, oh, I bought that and I love mine, so you're wrong.
Ass-sucking barrels. We don't like those.
It's just a matter of which barrel it is, So
I'm telling you.
It actually worked out to our benefit that we didn't buy the single barrel.
Right. That does help a little bit. That's going to be a little bit more in depth when we start doing those. So like I said, we'll just mention whatever batch it is, that barrel, there'll be letters and numbers, and it'll be NC 17, 19, 42, 18, 13 / BRXLT. So, yeah. That's probably what our rating is. So, Anyway.
So we're going to start with the small batch, which I believe is their baseline 1792.
Right. And small batch obviously means it's numerous barrels, but not a whole ton, and it's a small batch of barrels mixed together that their head distiller, their head blender, however you want to put it, picked which barrels to put together into this offering
based on some of the notes that he was tasting in them. So
right.
This is a 93.7 proof bourbon.
Right.
So
it's a very fancy looking bottle.
They're lovely bottles. Lovely.
They're easily discernible when you're anywhere else. They don't look anything like other. Well, not exactly like other.
It's not like some crazy very long necked bottle with a small base.
The Willet.
It's like a genie or something.
The Willet bottle. Yeah, that's the copper still bottles. I think those are.
Or there's not a lot of etched things in the glass. It's a generic bottle. It probably doesn't cost them a lot, which they pass those savings on to you because these are relatively decently priced.
Yeah, they're very reasonable. Yeah, they're reasonable. The small batch is. I have one of those too. Yeah, but I haven't.
I want to say it's somewhere around the $30 range.
Yeah, it's not ridiculous. I think it gets higher. It goes from the 30s to 40s to 40s to 50s.
I think this was more. I think this.
You think so?
I think this was a $55.
I don't know that I've seen the 12 year.
I can't find it anywhere.
I didn't know, and today, I thought it was the single barrel.
Yeah.
I didn't realize till we got here and talking about it, and So who knows?
Again,
but yet the 12 year is a lower proof than obviously the full proof because this one isn't
that's the
watered
right
down
out
at
of the
all.
barrel.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start with the small batch. So let's.
Are you gonna go neat, or are you gonna go rocks to start?
I'm gonna start neat.
You're gonna start neat. I'm gonna go with him. We'll do it together the same way. Because why not? So What's new in your life? Tell us, comment, like us, subscribe.
Yes, be sure to like and subscribe. That's the best way to help out the channel, and we always appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And if you're feeling extra saucy, feel free to leave a comment down below and tell us your favorite bourbon or a bourbon that you think we should put on the show.
Yeah, that would be wonderful. Tell us your feelings on blended bourbons. We have had many discussions about this, so, you know, it's interesting.
Yeah. So I've had this bottle for...
There's definitely a nose to it.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
You can smell it. It almost smells a little rough.
Oh, yeah,
There's
a little bit.
a little bit of sting in the nostril. It really stings the nostrils.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. But it is a 90 proof, so we'll give it that.
Sex Panther. That's what we're talking about, by the way.
Oh, yeah, it burns in the nose. Yeah,
That's pungent. That smells like straight gasoline. Yeah.
It's like an Indian diaper. It's like a diaper filled with used
Indian food.
diaper filled with Indian food. Man, okay, that was bad. I apologize.
Oh, shit.
All right, let's try this bad boy. So, on the first take,
It's a little rough.
I thought it was smoother than the nose led me to believe. Like, based on the nose,
I feel like it
hurt.
gave me what I thought it was going to give me.
Did you?
Yeah. I'm not surprised either side.
I got a little bit of sweetness.
It's not holding on.
No.
Like
no,
it's
gone.
not. Yeah. It's disappearing pretty quick.
The heat, I've got a little bit of heat in the back of my mouth, but other than that, nothing. But I did get some sweetness. I got some, not cherry, maybe a little woody. Not Woody Allen, but
Not buzzing Woody. No. Are you sure?
I'm not sure.
All right, just checking.
We don't have Toys R Us anymore.
To infinity and beyond. So.
Second head.
I don't feel like choking. Hold on.
He's been drinking.
I have not. I don't know what he's talking about.
All right. So the second time, I'm still not getting much burn except for in the back of my mouth. Like,
and not even that. It's disappearing quick to me.
The nose would have led me to believe that I was going to get a lot more burn.
I'm getting more of a... Okay, so I think if I'm saying it correctly, if I'm thinking correctly, blah, 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 I'm thinking I'm getting like a dried fruit. Like, it's almost like there would have been if they wouldn't have something
Like a
a
fig?
fruity, like... Yeah, something dried, like, but yet a hint of a fruitiness to it. But it's very, very dry. Like, I didn't have a mouthfeel. I didn't have anything here.
I didn't have any type of like coating of the mouth, as it were.
No.
Let's take a little bit of ice and drop it in the bucket.
Yeah. Let's throw some ice in there. Let's rock it. Hey, hi. What's up? You need some?
She wants to give you kisses.
You want to? All right. Now you gotta get down.
Here, Miss Luna. Here's some ice.
There
Technical
was-
difficulties.
Yeah.
So with the ice,
I haven't tasted it yet.
I haven't either.
You know what? I feel like when you smell it, it's not anywhere near as rough as the smell either. Now I know we're diluting it with the ice, but I'm saying it almost has a pleasant smell, and before it didn't. It had like the water, the ice is bringing out a better aroma.
I picked up a lot more fruity tones this time.
Yeah, for sure. Did you taste? Or
Yeah.
no? Did you? Okay.
I got my first ice sip.
Oh, that's better.
Much better.
That's
than
better.
Ice. Yeah.
Yep. I could. Yeah. And that's So, like we said, the small batch is somewhere around 30. By the way,
Yeah.
I can't do this with you. I can't remember what these ones were. What did you pay for this 12?
I want to say I paid like $50 for this.
What about this one? I feel like it's similar price though. I feel like
very
they go
similar
up,
price.
and the single barrel was in the middle before, so I think these two are very similarly priced.
I can't find this to let you know. So,
It's right there.
yeah.
I found it.
in a
It's right.
store.
It's right. Oh. Well.
not like Marco Polo.
Oh.
It's still probably won't tell you where it is. But yeah, so the small batch, I think is better with ice.
I do too. I totally agree with that. 100%.
And it's definitely.
I think it brings out the nose, the flavors a little bit more, which ice and water is supposed to do that. But I think this one does it in a pleasant way.
exceptional way.
That sort of it's a really good Rubik's Cube kind of move for this
yes
bourbon in our opinion.
It doesn't always work. Like
No.
with our last
It'll
episode,
always change. I mean, it'll always change
Yeah.
a little bit, but it might just water it down. It might make it worse or better, but it'll always change the profile. Just like leaving it open, or once it's open, like you'll see stuff where not everything we're tasting is being uncorked on that episode, and that will let you know that how things change over time and the oxidation and all that stuff too. So
Yeah, but no, that's with the ice. I would go with that one. But like, I mean, even in our last episode where we did the bullets, I think I liked the 10-year more without the ice than I did with. So
yeah, and I think I picked the barrel strength, and as far as my winner in that one, so boy, the barrel strength was it was good neat. It was really good neat at the proof it was. Like for 116, it was so good. And with the ice, I mean, I still like it with ice. I'm rocks. I love ice. That's who I am. You guys do it how you want to do it. But I don't remember offhand if I really thought the rocks made it better or worse.
To it, yeah.
I almost thought maybe it took away from the neat, but it made it more drinkable because it didn't have the harshness to it because of the proof. But it didn't necessarily mean I thought it was better that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Right.
like this was a discernible difference between ice and not ice, and the ice helped.
Yeah, the ice helped the 1792 small batch in
So,
both of our opinions.
yeah.
So, yeah,
That's
definitely.
that's a good one. So,
Yeah,
right on.
good, yeah.
So, are we ready for the 12-year age, or do you want to do the barrel proof? We're going up in proof, right?
Well, then the barrel's
So
last,
the
right?
barrel has to be last. So, if we're going up in proof, the aged 12 years is a 96.6 proof. So, not quite 100,
Right.
but damn close.
Right. What was this one? 90?
That one was.
I can't see
I can
this
do
right
it if
here.
you stop moving it.
I'm so. You know you like it.
93.7.
Oh.
So this one is about a 3 proof difference, so like a 1.5% alcohol.
This is what you say. I don't believe him at all.
Math is power.
Liar.
Don't you remember Sinbad from the 90s?
I do. I watched a recent one. He's got some new stand-ups,
Oh, does he?
on one of the
Does
streaming
one of them talk
services.
about like the Mandela effect, where everyone remembers him as Shazam versus Shaquille O'Neal as Shazam?
I think it does.
Because
Yes. Yeah.
that is a fantastic thing, and I love it.
I only watched them both, but he's got like 2 or 3 of them in the last 10 years or 5 years. Like there's one from 15, there's one from like 18.
That's because he was a guest star in American Dad.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What are we doing now?
The 12-year.
Oh, see how much I pay attention. All right then.
Going up in proofs.
Well, wait, hold on a second. I still got ice in my glass.
Okay.
Are you kneading right now?
I am kneading.
All right. Let me swallow this rock.
You dirty dog.
Anyway.
So, while he's doing that, if you guys remember from the last episode, we are still working on getting the barrel up and running to make our own aged whiskey, because it won't ever technically be bourbon.
Yeah.
But we are going to use the...
The first batch is called the...
I thought it was the... It doesn't matter. You are just wildly inappropriate for children.
By the way, first off, if you're a child watching this, you're welcome. But another point, if you ever see us not on a set, and you'll notice, but we'll also probably mention it, if we're ever somewhere else doing a show, we'll be a lot more appropriate if people want us to do that. We're adults. We can do that.
I have no idea what you mean. I'm always appropriate.
I mean, I won't talk much at all. I'll do a lot of nods and a lot of thumbs up. That's about it. Because
He'll
I'll
be
be like,
thinking-
that tastes like
Thinking very loudly.
the dirty ass of a duck bill, like that are in a row for some reason. I still don't understand why ducks are in a row unless they're
That's
baby
what they
ducks.
do. The baby ducks.
Well, so we got to get them in a row? Do they normally just go haphazard and go wild?
I don't know,
Like
ask their mothers.
the baby ducks just go wild and nutty? Yeah, Daffy, get on that shit. What the hell? I mean, come on.
Baby duck.
Yeah, I don't. We discussed me not singing. He can play saxophone, by the way.
I'm the sax man.
I cannot play the saxophone.
Scooby-Doo-Doo-Doo.
I mean, he's got blowing skills and I don't.
I blow a lot.
Discuss. So,
Lots of hot air.
oh, son of a mother.
Have you poured your 12?
I'm not. You're rushing me. I'm having a good time.
He's having a good time. Having a good time.
Yeah. We should have our own song. We should. I mean, I've got some people sort of working on that a little bit.
Okay,
So
that's fine.
Deadly Woolly Buggers Band. That's their name. Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah.
Very cool.
They're on YouTube too. So
Nice.
watch some of their stuff. They're gonna
What was
make
the
us
name
a
again?
Deadly Woolly Buggers Band. It's not. I'm
Check
not
'em
even
out.
making up. I saved it in my phone in a little note so I wouldn't forget who it is, so I can watch when they release new songs and stuff.
He's been drinking, so you know he's got it down.
It's true. I'm. Yeah, you know what? I'm nervous when I haven't had a drink, and I kind of don't talk as much, and this, that, and the other. But then if I've had a couple, I start rambling. I'm not rambling yet now because I just said this, but you know, I need one or two in me to really open up. So, and you don't know if I'm wearing pants.
Flower.
So I am.
He opens up like a beautiful butterfly.
It's true. It's true. Like your mom's
Nope.
cupboard when
Nope.
it's like your mom's cupboard when it's Thanksgiving. I open up. All right. Like we get into the special plates and we get into the fancy glasses.
That went an entirely different way than I saw it go.
I was trying. All right. I gave it a shot to go down an appropriate angle of the thing, and
Dear sweet
hey, this
baby,
is for
8
Jax.
pound, 6 pound Jesus.
Jax is never gonna watch this, but anyway, every time he does something, he does that dab thing. So he's only 11. He might watch, he might not. I don't care. He's smart, so he knows what not to say. And what to say.
He might walk out of the dabbing phase.
Hey, we got merch too. This is a new
That's
episode.
True.
This
we
is
do have merch.
we're gonna we'll discuss. Like we're in.
We can put
conference.
a link
I
to
touched
the
it.
person who made these in the.
This is
Yeah.
it's Imperfectly Perfect Creations on Facebook.
Yeah.
Go to her. She's a wonderful lady. I've known her a long time. She does a good job. She got these made for me in a couple days. And it's a small business that you're helping to move along. She's just a very nice married lady with a family who's trying to make a living and trying to, push through on her own, kind of like we are doing this in a way. And and just, help us out.
Check them out.
Yeah, good people. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to have to taste something, right? What are we doing here?
12-year.
Yeah, we're probably at 30 minutes already. I haven't done yet.
Probably evaporated down this.
That's, that's the angel share, all right? We're having a good time. Just two dudes having a good time, all right? Just chill.
12-year.
I just told people to chill. What am I doing?
We're drinking 12-year aged bourbon.
Fair enough. That's the deal.
1792.
That's longer than 12 years. I don't know if I told you.
You did. So.
I don't remember if I put ice in this.
You didn't.
All right. It would be hard. Okay.
There's a complexity to this one.
It would be hard. It would be impossible for me to, if we would have done this blind, eventually there will be that coming in certain ways we're discussing, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
But, if I would have done this blind, I'm not sure I could have told the difference between
Really?
small batch and 12. I mean, it tastes, I liked both, and I feel like they were both, I mean, we're talking about 90 and 92 or 96 or something. Like, there's
96,
a very,
yeah. It's like
yeah, so three, it's,
I thought this was much more complex than the small batch. There's a lot more notes that I'm getting.
I feel like I liked the small batch more.
See, I feel like this had more. There's not only a sweetness, but there's more of an oaky
Every time we say sweetness, we should say Walter Payton because his nickname was Sweetness.
sweetness.
Yeah.
But
And
the nose,
rest in
the
peace.
nose is a little bit different. Like this, I thought based on, again, the nose kind of confused me and tricked me because I thought I wasn't going to get what I got.
I hate when noses confuse me.
That's true.
I don't dig it. It's not my thing. I'm not gonna lie.
But
I might lie. I'm not telling the truth at all right now.
no, there's definitely a complexity to this that there wasn't in the small batch.
Yeah, no, I'm not arguing that either by any
That's-
means. And this would, yeah. Okay,
there's
so this
more
is
flavor,
simpler.
There's more tones in there that
But
I
this
can't
is-
I can't discern them all because my palate isn't that evolved.
Right.
But there's
We're
definitely
gonna evolve
more
our
to it.
palates with you. It sort of made sense to me. If it made sense to you, then subscribe. Yeah. Anyway.
I actually think I like this one a little bit better than the small batch just because of the complexity on the front end there. Like this, I got some
And-
sweet, and that I got notes of sweet oak. And they actually blended a lot better than I thought it would.
I like. I like them both. I think they're both good.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. No. I think we both like them both. If that wasn't redundant, you should look it up. We do a little pregame before we do some of these episodes. We do a lot of pregame before we do any episodes because we text and talk every day about stuff.
Yeah.
About bourbon and whiskeys and he always brings up this. It's weird, but
just one time. It was one time.
No, you can't say one time when I said always. You got to be like it was that one time that day and that one time.
Just one sheep.
And that's all it takes. And now cotton prices are through the roof.
Wouldn't it be wool?
Because she... Yeah.
Awkward.
Yeah. We're probably not getting a lot of sponsors. This is why I enjoy this, though. This is absolutely why I enjoy this. So just to have fun, like, I mean, we're being honest about the bourbons. We always are being honest about the bourbons. It's, but we're having fun the rest of the time. And please don't get offended. We don't want you to be offended. We're inappropriate, etc., etc.
All right. So,
right?
Cheers.
Here's to
12 years.
There it is. Oh, so the last one, when we do the foolproof, we should, if we haven't already, but clink that time to Kentucky becoming a state because
1792 was a very.
If it wasn't for Kentucky, like bourbon would suck. Let's be honest.
It wouldn't be bourbon.
Bourbon wouldn't
be whiskey.
Yeah. Well, I mean, again, you don't have to be in Kentucky to make a bourbon. You have to be in the United States to make a bourbon.
A lot of whiskey makers
there might have
to make bourbon.
There would not. Yeah, that's another. A lot of Scotch people from Ireland, Scotland, and so on and so forth. Irish whiskey, Scotch, whatever.
So here's to you, Scotland and Ireland.
Peat moss. I mean, whatever.
Awful.
Grows our plants. Grows our plants.
What?
I was going to say peat moss.
Grows our plants?
Yeah? No?
Well, I just know that when I drink actual Scotch, it tastes like peat moss.
Well, I'm just saying it helps to grow your plants, and it doesn't always taste great.
No.
But I'm the one who does like some. I like some Johnny Walkers and some other stuff. So I have yet to try the Glenmorangie that I bought, which it was a $50 bottle. And apparently the taxes and the tariffs and stuff are supposed to be going down, right? But yeah, everything's the same price as it always has been. I haven't seen it go down.
So that's the beautiful thing about price is once it's at a price, it tends to stay there or go up.
Bullshit.
Thanks, inflation.
Yeah, you have control of the prices. It's your fault, and we're coming.
It's
for
very
you.
rare, and like there's very few exceptions, except for like gas, where you see things come down sometimes. Like I remember gas was up at like $4, and it went down to $2, and now we're back up to like highs since like 2019.
Yeah.
But
we're not going to discuss. Yeah. We have many times discussed certain topics we will never want to discuss here because they're very controversial and different sided topics. We don't want to do that.
We're not buttholes. No. I mean, we are, but we're not that kind of butthole.
Yeah. I mean,
I think I liked it a lot better without the ice.
Wow. Okay. Fair enough. I'm not getting almost any no's, really, as far as...
I know.
No, I let it kind of... Mine's water now. I'm taking my time on purpose, too.
Yeah. Yeah, I got way too much, like, woody flavors, and...
I liked it without it.
I liked it without it, too.
I liked it neater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. The small batch with ice, the 12-year without ice.
It's true.
I can't even describe to you like why. It's just that this tasted worse with the ice than it did without, and it had more complexity without ice. And I think that's because it was aged 12 years, so these things got to mellow and meld to a like very perfectly blended bourbon. And by adding something else, you're taking away from that.
I feel like when certain things are at a certain proof, and it kind of depends on the proof and probably everything to do with that, the maturation, the different things that are in the wood, where it's stored, how it's stored, etc., temperatures. The first one was noticeably better I thought.
Yes.
With the ice. It brought the flavors out of it. Now, this one's not a much higher proof, but it's been aged a lot longer, which means you're probably getting a lot more of the wood tannins and flavors because it's been in the wood a lot longer. There is no age statement on the small batch, by the way, so we don't know if it's a blend. We know it's a blend because it's a small batch. It's more than one barrel. You know what I mean? But it could be top level, bottom level, different warehouses. We don't know. So I feel like this one brought out a lot more flavor with the ice, whereas this one wanted to bring out more wood flavors when you added the ice. So the only thing it had was more wood and tannins and things like that.
It took away from the complexity.
It didn't. Yeah, it was. I enjoyed it more with a slight subtle burn quickly as a neat and like, that was good. That was good. I don't want to chug it. It was warm. It was hot. It's a whiskey. It's a bourbon, but it worked better with the small batch with the ice. Yeah, I totally agree.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're going to move on to the foolproof.
We are. It'll be a good time.
Difference between foolproof and foolproof. We are fools.
True story.
Foolproof.
True story.
That is foolproof. So that is basically straight out of the barrel.
True.
There's no water added. It actually is. It looks darker to me too than the other two.
It's true, but it's nighttime when we're filming and we've got lights on.
I definitely see a little darker hue on the 1792 foolproof than I do even on the 12-year aged, which has been in barrels, as you said, for some time. And it's definitely darker than the small batch.
I'm looking at it from my point of view. You guys can look at it some other time. It's your problem.
That's your. Even on the computer, you can kind of tell, like it's.
In the computer? On the computer? In the computer?
This is the foolproof, and that's a little darker.
I can still read it. Yeah, I'm okay with that part.
For them.
For you guys.
We're talking to people.
on the internet. I'm not. I don't
Welcome
really.
to the internet. So, yeah.
I think this one looks... Is this what you said? This one looks darker.
No, this one looks darker to me.
Okay, well now, it could be where we're sitting too, because... There's a label thing on the back of these, and I turned it towards me, and now I can see real light here, medium light here, darker light here.
How about
now? Your dog is rubbing a wet teddy bear on my leg and staring at me.
This is going off the rails super fast.
First off, the small batch is better with ice. The 12-year is better without ice. I think we both agreed on that.
Yes,
so now we're going to foolproof. Have you
foolproof.
tasted the foolproof? You've nosed? Oh, no, not nosed.
I was waiting for you to pour.
Yeah, I'm sorry. But if I take a little more time, I feel like I can occasionally get in those, like a few minutes ago when I said something that sounded relative and relevant and mildly intelligent about this subject matter that we're discussing. By the way, we can have these made in thongs if you like.
You can wear us wherever you go on your butt.
It's a true story. You can do whatever you want. We'll make them thongs. We'll
even add Cisco's name on it.
It's true. No, we won't, because then he'll want some sort
royalty.
Of yeah.
He doesn't own his name.
He shouldn't. So because he's nothing but a vegetable oil.
What?
So
that's Crisco.
Oh, my bad. Whatever.
Cisco is my homeboy. He's a gangster too. Together we make the Gangster Crew.
Oh Jesus! Here we go.
So
it's time for him to start. I'm thinking
that is a very strong nose.
Way off the roll.
There's a lot of ethanol that I'm getting there.
I mean, I'm having a ball. Don't misunderstand that part.
Not two, just one.
And we're very clear on the first two, and we're both actually in agreement on the first two.
Yeah.
So I'm just having fun, and I'm a little bit off the rails. So it's my fault. It's my fault.
There's a very pungent nose on that, though.
I agree. Did you taste?
Mm-hmm.
The nose, I feel like I'm smelling wood on the nose. I feel like I'm literally smelling wood.
What the hell are you doing? There are no mind-altering substances other than alcohol in this film.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's so hot. Oh my god.
That is very rough. Like, exceptionally rough.
Yeah.
Like, I was not a fan when I put it in my mouth. Like, my tongue is still burning. Even after the second sip.
You did a second sip? I mean, I drank the whole thing I put in there.
You just decided to go full ham, so... Yeah.
What's the acronym for that again?
Ham?
Yeah,
Ham,
you just told me today.
Ham is an acronym. It stands for hard as a mother cooker. So, yeah.
Wouldn't that be hamif?
No, because...
Mother one word?
Yeah.
Is it in the dictionary?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Ain't isn't in the dictionary, man.
Ain't's not a word.
It is, though.
No, it's not.
It's in the dictionary.
But it's... You guys tell us. Is ain't a word and is
I would
ham
believe ain't wasn't a word.
appropriate? It's not a word.
It is. It's in the dictionary. Merriam-Webster calls it a word.
Oh, and she's important. Well,
She's dead.
She's great. Now I'm a dick. So no, that's not true. I've been a dick for years. That's fine. It was hot. It was warm. It was rough.
Exceptionally rough. Of all the things we've tried tonight, that was definitely rough.
It was rougher than what I recall the bullet barrel strength being.
So the bullet barrel
on the
strength
neat, on the neat spectrum, I believe it to be
3%
alcohol.
No, that can't be right.
63,
No.
126.
58%, 0.3.
So 116 point something or whatever
Yeah.
you just said.
And this here is 62.5%. So there is a 5%.
125
There's roughly a 5% difference, and it is wildly noticeable.
between the bullet barrel strength. Excuse me, and the 1792 foolproof. I'll take the bullet barrel strength every day. It was my winner in the last episode. It would beat this. To me right now, the way I'm saying it. If we do it blind someday, and that would be a fun blind. Yeah. Just the bullet, and because between the bullet and the foolproof, we probably couldn't tell by looking at the glass. We would sniff, we would taste, and we would say, okay, I picked this one, and we would figure it out because you figure out mine, I figure out yours as far as which one's in which. And I hope you guys are having fun. Please subscribe. Yeah. Please go to our page and subscribe. Watch us.
Say hi.
Yeah, absolutely. Nudes. Whatever.
I
mean,
don't think you can do that on YouTube.
I mean,
DM him for that.
Whatever. I mean, that's your problem.
Show me your butt.
You know, yeah. I don't want to see news of your dog licking the peanut butter off your balls.
We have
I'll watch them.
Audience. There's a lot of dudes.
It's a true story. Yeah. Probably not a lot of women on there.
Show me butt.
It's going.
I mean, if I thought it'd help, I'd show you mine.
I won't. It won't help me at all. So
you don't know that. Don't judge until you've seen it.
I have had a lot of burns in my mouth tonight, and your butt will not change
eyeballs.
or help that. Well, it'll change it and won't help it. So.
Did you get your ice?
No, not at all.
Wow.
I'm kind of procrastinating on purpose to a degree.
Right.
So I'm going to pick up the bowl of water ice. I have just ice in my glass. I'm putting foolproof in it. It's probably not a great idea.
I mean,
it's enough of that. So
it helps, but not much. Like, it makes it drinkable. Like, before that, I would not want to try that again.
Again, immediately, I think it's not as good as the barrel-proof bullet.
But it's also a lot higher proof. Well, it's not
a lot. What's that one?
It's like a 5% difference, right?
We've done this numerous times.
Yeah, 58.3, and this is 60.
58.3 is
62.5. So 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, yeah. So it's about a 5% difference in alcohol content.
You're welcome, Internet. So
that's a pretty strong beer, 5%. Even with ice, there's still too much burn for me.
It's better with ice.
It's definitely better. It's fun. We've agreed.
It's
small batch is better with ice. 12-year age is better without, and the foolproof is better with ice.
I would buy this. I would buy the small batch over the foolproof
every day of the week.
Simply because while they're both better with ice, one's cheaper than the other, and I don't feel like it's. I mean, it's
hard if you're a proof snob kind of person and you want a lot of burn for your buck, then the foolproof 1792 is the way to go. But if you just want something that's flavorful and a good bet for your money, small batch is the way to go.
Yeah.
Do you want to do which one you pick?
Yeah, we can do that.
So, count
So
three?
we're doing no. Hold on, let me think for a
Sure.
second. You can edit my thinking. That's fine because I might think and touch myself. And...
So, yeah, I know what I'm picking.
Oh, 1792 for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Why wouldn't it be?
I'm not sure.
I think those are the only options. Are
Me too,
1792.
probably,
Yeah.
most likely, maybe not.
So,
Well, okay, wait. Price points.
Price points.
Do price points again, real quick. please.
30, mid 50s, and I think that one was also around the.
You paid $50 for this tonight?
No, though I bought the full proof tonight.
Oh, sorry. You bought this before?
Long time ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And you didn't know you had a 12-year.
No.
It was sitting on your shelf all this time, and you didn't know.
Yeah, that's true.
All right.
That's,
See, he didn't know when he wasn't drinking. I'm goofy because I'm drinking. I don't know if that makes any sense to anybody else. Probably
That's the
doesn't.
dog.
All right. Well,
So,
the dog is cheering for me. That's his bark. He's like, and I'm looking. Do I just have ice in this glass?
I think there was bourbon in it with it, but
Good.
you tasted it, and it was the full proof, and you said it was more drinkable. But which one of the three would you select as your favorite of the challenge?
You can do the 1, 2, 3 thing and see if we could
Sure.
agree on something.
Okay.
All right. Small batch here, 12 there. This is how we drink them, right?
That is correct.
Right. Yeah, that's what I thought.
So-
But he. I mean, I think he adds things to this. There's things in the bottle. It makes me feel.
Nargles. That's a Harry Potter reference.
His dog's name's Luna.
All right.
Love good. Cause she's hilarious. She's like, is she a musician now? I think she's a musician.
I have no idea.
I could be wrong.
I didn't
I'm
watch
always
the Potter Where Are They Now special.
Well, you should.
All right, so your favorite one in the count of three.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, I blocked you.
Really?
The 12-year? I thought it was very complex, and without ice, it didn't need anything added to it. I thought that one was superb.
I thought the small batch was good before and after, and I thought that
I thought the small batch was best with ice.
yeah, but it was okay without.
You did say you couldn't tell the difference between
True.
the two.
And I've
Where
been drinking.
I could tell the difference.
This is terrible.
Yeah, man. That was
Something.
something. But no, I think I will stand by mine, and you can stand by yours, and that's okay. We don't have to
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah.
But thank you for watching. This has been another episode of
The Bourbon Barrel.